Immigrant Song, Dragon Tattoo, girl with a... Well, that's not a girl with a dragon tattoo. That's Kay from Girl in Panzer, and she represents the American school girls that drive tanks. I don't know. You should all watch Girl in Panzer. This can go here. These have been here for a hot minute, and I've used them in other videos. I just haven't reviewed them. So now it's time to review them. What the fuck are they, Zeos? Well, JDS Labs, you might know JDS Labs better for things like Cowprint Girl JDS Labs Element 3, which is a DAC amp combo, which I think is 400. Anyway, JDS Labs is apparently trying to put JDS Labs out of business by offering their... Here's the thing. The Atom DAC and the Atom amp, but not the Atom Plus DAC or the Atom Plus amp, the Atom 2 DAC and the Atom 2 amp. And they're so much better than their predecessors and only like 2 Chinese food lunches more expensive. These are $130 a piece and made in America. Thus the K background. And they're amazing. All right? And, you know, the only other company that I would put these in a fight with, obviously shit, although I don't have a lot of the newer shit. I do have the little shit. I got that little shit here. Nathan gave me the little shit. But like Gishelli Labs is out, but Gishelli Labs doesn't have something this budget. So we're just going to have a big old fist fight here. This $129.99 DAC is one of those, it's good enough for fucking anything DACs. And it has a button in the front that says USB or optical. Now it's on USB. Now it's on optical. The little ring comes on. It's a very gentle, white, soft white ring. That's nice. The boxes, the biggest change that you're going to notice with from the Atom to the Atom to the Atom Plus, the Atom, is the boxes are now all aluminum. Bottom, top, sides, all of it for both. And then they've also extended the volume knob on the headphone amp to make it longer so that it's easier to grab the knobs. You know, my audience knows how to grab a knob. And they've also added something else. And don't get too excited about this because that's a 4.4 millimeter. But it's still not a balanced amp. Stop. I said don't. It's still not a balanced amplifier, but they understand the concept of everyone's trying to use these. We want to give you an amplifier you can just go whoop and plug in. Hopefully the Element 4 will do this, but actually balanced. I'm looking at you, JDS Labs. And if we plug in this 4.4, it is the exact same as using an adapter, which should look like that, like going from a 1/4 inch to a 4.4. So you don't have to use an adapter to use your 4.4 wires, which is fucking spectacular. The only other change, besides being all metal and adding a 4.4, is the high gain on this is now 3.5 watts, which means Tim Socks, which is a $2,000, very difficult to drive planar, can simply, hold on, let me unpause this, explode. Explode. In fact, here, let's go to another. Let's turn that down before we ground these out and explode. Let's go to the Abyss Dianas, because everybody knows that those suck power. All right, hold on, plug this in. I'm using the Timsock cable because everyone knows that the Abyss wires suck. Anyway, let's turn up this wire now. This is a terrible song. This is, again, Dragon Tattoo Immigrant Song. Terribly recorded. Fucking awesome song. Terribly recorded. In the comments, please, tell me what songs are awesome, but once you've entered this fucking world, suck. Because you're like, hey, I really love my particular album / song is, let's see, it's Go With The Flow by, who the fuck does Go With The Flow? And you go with the flow. Oh, everything just broke. Oh, God. Where is it going? Oh, Jesus. Go With The Flow is, Queens of the Stone Age. They suck. They're great songs. Who doesn't like Queens of the Stone Age? Audiophiles. Anyway, way off topic there, but that's what we're all known for here. Ugh. It's now playing. I have an unmastered version that actually sounds a little better, but it's very quiet. And I'm using very difficult to drive headphones. But Atom 2, that's maxed. That's maxed. But we are like way below maximum. We're like 8 or 9 dB down. The fact that this, coming off its own DAC, can do that is absurd. And that's not even the best part, everybody. The best part's not that it can power impossibly hard to drive headphones. No, stop it. The best part is when you put it in low gain. You unplug this and you plug these in. These are, and I haven't taken them out in a hot minute, and I apologize for that. These are the stethoscopes to the audio world, the Dunu Zen Pros. A $900 set of IEMs that are so sensitive that if your amplifier even thinks it might be noisy, it's noisy. But if I put them in like this, and I pause the music, and I crank this up on low gain, dead silence. High gain, there is the most, on the maximum volume of 3.5 watts on high gain, there's this sound. Do you hear me breathing out? Like, and if you take it below half, back to dead silence, and then above half on high gain on the most sensitive IEMs, there's just this like presence of some sound. Let me take it off high gain before I blow up. And then we play this. I just got to get off Queens of the Stone Age. There's no fixing it. Whoa, it's a lot. All right. This might be one of the best all-rounder amplifiers ever made in the history of mankind done. So, I was testing IEMs with it, and it's so clean and so quiet and so like the precision on the volume, like it's not like a digital pot, it's just a straight pop, but no imbalance. You put it up, you got your 4.4, you got your 1/4 inch, and it's perfect. On low gain, it's perfect for all IEMs, and it's $130. If I had an IEM store, which I thought about it, but then you had to get all the earwax cleaning, come in every once in a week, that'd be disgusting. If I had an IEM store, I would just have like 30 of these, and everyone just plug their fucking thing into it. Plug your thing into it. Then I would hide the gain switch, unless you have specifically 10 P1s or P2s that need all that power. Now, you'll notice here, the off switch is literally just turn the volume knob down. It hits a pretty solid stop, and you have to go past it, and you click, boom, it's off. It's just off. You click, that lights up. You hear it click a relay. There's, it's not just like and like Chinese on. It's like oh, on. On. This DAC will just go to sleep if there's no signal source after a while. These are features that you see on way more expensive DACs. Now, I have this 1/4 inch adapter plugged in here because there is one minor flaw with the unit. I have some the Supermon Minis, another set of Supermon Minis, because one set gets buzzy because I may have dropped one. And so they sent me another set so I can swap it out or at least to test with permanently. And if I unplug the 1/4 inch, I'll pause the music now. So back of the amp is quite simple. You get your power, which is a 16-volt AC power brick, which is a chonker that's somewhere down there. This is a 15-volt power brick, which is a chonker, which is down there. The RCAs, and I'm using World's Best, and I think you should all buy World's Best. It's got little flags for signal direction. Just a note, the signal direction flags are not a joke on World's Best, because what that means is, if the signal direction is from here out, it means the grounds for the shield are only attached on this side of it. So if you plug it backwards, you have no ground shields. So follow the flags. Anyway, so we've got our input and our output, because this is a preamp, which is what's controlling the... Well, actually, I've got a speaker amp back there. I've got the IEM A07 Max. Zeospantera the IEM A07 Max, because that's my break-in speaker amp, 300 watts a channel. Fosse clone, or is the Fosse an IEM clone? No one wants to fucking have this argument. Just enjoy amplifiers that are cheap and great. The high-low gain, by the way, does affect your preamp out. So like if you put high gain, you get higher preamp out. Oh, Jesus. Did I just do bad? Because here's the problem. With this out, it's running the headphone amp and the speaker amp and the pass-throughs in the back. So you can use powered monitors, use another amp, it's fine. What are we looking at? Otis Taylor. If you plug a 4.4 in, which I just did here, still works. If you plug a 1/4 inch in, no more. So only the 1/4 inch jack dictates whether it's playing through the outputs in the back or not. The issue being, and I'll undo that, plug this in. Actually, I'll do this. If I... Whoa, Jesus Christ. So wait, okay, so if it's I gotta double check this. Okay, so now it's only playing out of these. If I put the 1/4 inch in, did I lose my mind? Oh, I didn't lose my mind. I didn't plug the 4.4 all the way in. Welcome to Z Reviews. These are issues that will happen to people like you and me, because I'm a normal person. I'm just a weirdo. But that's why we're all here and we all love each other. So, yes, the 1/4 inch, put that back on. The 1/4 inch is basically, there's a missing switch on this. You get your gain, you get your input, because there's a 3.5 or the RCA. You could switch between those. There's no button to say, I want the headphone out or the rear output out. So what you need to do is you need to go get, it doesn't have to be, wait. Okay, it doesn't have to be a really nice DD Hi-Fi DJ65A 1/4 inch to 8/8 or 3.5 millimeter adapter. Although look how fucking nice this is. But basically, if you have an adapter, if you have a 1/4 inch adapter, you can just use that to be like, I'm using the 4.4, I want to listen to my headphones. Great. Oh, but the speakers are playing too. Ah, well, just do that. Now the speakers aren't playing. It's basically the speaker kill switch. Plug the 1/4 inch in. The 1/4 inch cannot be detected. I don't think they make, because I think that's specifically a 1/4 inch that has a switch in it that goes click, click. And I don't think they make 4.4s that go click, click. So you have to figure out something else to detect if it's going click, click, and then set it to click, click, and then have it go back to click, click. Cool? Pause it, because we've got too much Otis Taylor going on. Let's do one more headphone. Because I've been dreaming of this. AC600s, periapt cable, 4.4. We're going to try low gain first. Next track. AC/DC, great. Space Dandy, great. Oh, by the way, start watching Mashal. That shit's fucking hilarious. Oh! All right, so I guess the last note I should talk about is how does it sound, Zeos? We know it's got incredible amounts of power, or incredible amounts of silence and power. It's all metal. It's got some quirky little function with the 1/4 inch, not just being a thing that turns it on and off. You have a very simple input for the 3.5 versus the RCA. The DAC only literally has actually, instead of having the push button thing like the EL DACs have, that's just a light where that would be, because you're using the same case. You get your USB optical, you get your power plug, you get an actual switch. It's a rear switch, but it's a DAC. You're never gonna fucking shut it off. Honestly, I'm amazed it even has a switch. So you get your power, your optical, your USB-C, which I want to point out comes with a fucking really nice USB-C to USB-A, I said with confidence, cable with a very nice TDK balun on it. I think all of the, I think the nicest USB cables I've gotten in any products in general has been JDS Lab stuff, because they always give you like the nice This is magnetic ferrite catch, so it's stray electrons. Like, it's a real thing. Mice usually have them and other things that might get interference. So the fact that their $130 fucking DAC comes with a cable that if I wanted to build it and buy the thing, it'd probably cost me $15 to do that. It's pretty nice. And then you just get your RCA outputs, and they're very nicely built, and you got your little feet on the bottom. I didn't clean my fingerprints off the bottom of this. The DAC is like, it's perfect for what? $130. Zeos, I need a DAC. You have basically 2 budget DACs, I would consider. Budget. I guess budget is $130 and under. You get this, or you get that little SMSL SU1, which is just the smallest little, I don't know if it's sticking out or if it's put away. Probably put away. I usually keep it out as like a joke, because I'll hook it up to, like, you know, Mass fucking Kobo. And people will be like, oh my God, this sounds so amazing. Mass Kobo is changing my life. And then I point to the DAC, and it's this little, like, Matchbox thing that's like like $80. That thing is great. And this obviously has more features and is doing more and is American made for $130. Buy it. Moving on to the, as good as that is, that's the impressive. In fact, I've picked out some anime waifu stickers because I haven't done that in a while. Again, weirdos here on Z Reviews. And I'm probably going to go with her with the headphones and put Ruby with the smug face, just sort of like stretching on the DAC. And we got her over here with the, I'm just going to apply some stickers. Boom. Just, oh, if you don't want to apply anime girl stickers, A, what the fuck is wrong with you? B, and I only noticed this today looking at the webpage, all metal, more power, more fun, blah, 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 blah. None of that matters. Where's this thing that says the thing? Custom engravable. Custom engravable. I don't have it on this, but one of my other JDS Labs, they will laser engrave things on the top of it. You can make these corporate gifts. What do you work for? Jim's, plumbing? Hey, for Christmas, Jim's Plumbing, fucking branded JDS Labs American-made headphone amplifiers. You get 10 of them. I'm sure they'll even give you a price break. So you could have a custom engraved waifu, or you could just say the word waifu sticker goes here, would be amazing for a collab. I'm desperate to do a collab with JDS Labs because they just keep pumping out great shit. And I'm like, I want to get my greedy little fingers on it and do something that makes it even more special. Just, this would have been an ultimate collab. I was like, just add the fuck, just please, for the love of God, 4.4. And they just did that automatically. So now, how does it sound? I was going to talk about how it sounds. Remarkably not as linear, and I hesitate to say the word boring, but anyone who's owned an Atom product or a cheaper JDS Labs, well, even the more expensive JDS Labs, know that it's a very linear sound. It's a very linear progression sound. The thing is, I'm listening to HC600s, and that sound that's coming out of there, was I even on high gain to test this? I'm not even... HC600s are loud as fuck at 1 o'clock on low gain. And it doesn't sound stripped of all its energy and neutral and like the things that I would normally think of when you're getting the bottom of the line headphone amp. Which means that this now is starting to supersede other more expensive, yet very linear and kind of boring, like SMSL and topping things. Everyone complains about the topping sound, which is nothingness. No one's talking about you, DX9. Hold on, we'll get to you, please. Shh. This has like a richness to it. I don't know what they did, but it doesn't sound like it actually sounds like a headphone amp that I would legitimately plug a headphone into, despite having all of this equipment, and enjoy it. Put it next to your bed, run a 3.5 millimeter into your, well, you don't have a phone with that, but you get a dongle that plugs it into the thing, or get this whole stack for $260, probably plus shipping, I'm imagining, because this is America and everything. And just USB-C to another USB-C to your phone and lay in bed, and you could have just like... This would be a perfect product if it didn't have that weird thing with the 1/4 inch. It needs to have a 1/4 inch random adapter plugged into it to kill the back channels. If it could just have a button instead of that, or just detect the 4.4, it'd be fucking flawless. Because with an all-metal case, you think the price is going to go up significantly. But they still sell the Plus Atom amp and the Atom DAC. They're like $109. If you need to save $20, you can do it. Don't save $20. Spend $20, or in this case, if you get both, $40. Fuck. Kay, let me know. Hans Zimmer, oh, Dream of Arrakis. That explains Hans Zimmer. Anyway, yeah, let's get this peeled off. Dude, let's make this official. When you're peeling an anime waifu sticker, it's very important. You don't peel the sticker off the paper. You peel the paper off the sticker to keep the sticker straight. Who taught you people how to do any of this? God. What kind of sentient beings are you? Boom. This is making them official. Because it's like, here's another thing. Like, I usually sell things in the yard sale every month, and it comes around, and if I do a thing, it's like, it's not worth, there's no reason at all to sell either of these in a yard sale. You know why? Not because they're so good, because they're so cheap. What are you going to save? $22? And then I have to pay shipping? Just go buy it brand new. They're just going to be like, oh, hey, my friend comes over. Hey, I'm going to a LAN party, or I'm doing this, or I want to show off some headphones. Do you have anything? Borrow it. Borrow it and be fucking happy. Anyway, K wallpaper in the description. Links to the JDS Labs. Oh, God. I wish they had an affiliate link, because they don't. That means you're just going to buy them out of my sheer love. God, I hope that music wasn't playing too loud. I fucking swear to God, YouTube, you sons of... Hello, YouTube. Thank you for not giving me a copyright strike for that sound, you bastards. Just let me dream of Arrakis. Anyway, links to these. Links to this desk mat, because everyone needs a cute desk mat. I'll link to the DD Hi-Fi, which I might make a penny on if you buy that, so we could plug this in and not get copyright strikes, because it'll only be coming out of my fucking headphones. And I think you're going to see this pretty much every IEM review that comes up. I had it off the desk for the last couple because I've got so much shit shoved back there. But it's like a perfect IEM test bed. In fact, if I do the 1/4-inch trick, that means I'll be able to leave a set of speakers on and just literally show you the music that's playing, when I'm always like, hey, you can't imagine how great this song is. And I'm like, it's actually weird, because when you pull it out, it makes one mute and then the other. So you have to have it fully out or you don't get stereo. But, yes. Yes. Patreon subscribers support this channel for things like this that have no affiliate, and I can just gush about them. And I know you guys are getting the primo discount from my heart. Also, there's other reviews that are hidden on Patreon for a while now, up to a month or more, because 3-day release schedule means more things are living on Patreon for longer. So if you can't get enough Z reviews, you can always just spend $5 a month and get access to early reviews, participate in the yard sales, which, again, if these were more expensive and I had other things that could replace it, I'd sell them. Or if I sell the other things that are replacing them. But usually there's a yard sale every month for 10 to 15 items. A lot of IEMs, which you could see on the Inner Fetish channel. Also, all IEM reviews are free and on Patreon and Subscribestars. So if you want to watch more IEM reviews than the In Your Fetish channel has, but not pay for it, that's fine. If you want to watch more big boy reviews, you have to pay for it. Sorry. But yeah, see reviews early, participate in yard sales, which I ship internationally, by the way, for those people who are like, I don't want to do. And then sound demos, which I haven't made a sound demo since like July. So I really need to whip the sound demo thing out. I have like 8 headphones to do. We're coming up on headphones. Either headphones come out before this or headphones come out after this. But either way, I got 8 headphones to do or more. And you'll be able to access sound demos losslessly, not on YouTube here anymore, because fuck it. I'm not even fighting with lawyers or copyright strikes. That little bit of sound could be just the end of me. So if you want to get to those, be a $5 patron and you can access all the previous sound demos and all the new sound demos privately. That's $5 a month. For $10 a month, you can do a private behind-the-scenes Telegram chat where you get to ask me questions directly. And once you're in that chat, you get into a lifetime swap meet channel to buy, sell, and trade gear, which has been all revamped and redone. And everyone's actually keeping track of their posts now. So there isn't like 800 things that have been listed for 2 years. You can actually find things that are new and active. And people are like, oh, I sold this, delete. So yeah, $5 a month, all that other shit, $10 a month, all that other shit. Thank you all for supporting. There's also now a coffee link down there, even though there's no benefits to coffee. But if you're just like, fuck it, I don't like Zeos that much, I'll just give you one $5 thank you. You can use coffee. Anyway, I'm done, you're done. She's in the wallpaper horde with all the other wallpapers. And I think I'm going to go back to listening to the HD600s because honestly, they're some of the best headphones ever. Link in the description.